We did it! After all this time, we finally hit 1,000 subscribers! This has been a dream of mine since I was a little kid, and now, thanks to you guys, it's coming true. Since I'm late making this video, we're actually at 2,000 now, and I figured it was time to get to know each other better. You guys asked me some questions, so here are some answers. By the way, please don't get mad at me if I pronounce your name wrong. I'm so bad at reading. Okay, let's go.
You done messed up, Aaron!
Milo the Fish Lol asks, what's your favorite cheese? I love all kinds of cheese, but the cheese I eat the most is probably cheddar and mozzarella, but if you really want to get specific, the best cheese in the universe has got to be the cheese sauce on the Little Caesars pretzel crust pizza. Forget cheese, the Little Caesars pretzel crust pizza is my favorite food of all the multiverses. Best food ever made. Try it if you haven't. Probably making a video about it. Easily my favorite cheese. Grodic_5 asks, music? If you're asking for the music I like to listen to, I love On Company Time. They are a great band that make 80s comedy synth music, and if you've never heard of them, you should listen to all of their music right now. But if you don't have that kind of time, at least listen to Don't Touch My Clogs, Dim Sum Paradise, and Frictionless Wipe. Thank me later. But my favorite song of all time has got to be Drago Stud and Tay by Ozone. SillyGuyAnimations_212 asks, what's your favorite game? Can you check out Geometry Dash? My favorite video game of all time has got to be Portal. Portal is just so awesome in every way. If I said everything I love about Portal, this video would be way too long. But I love the atmosphere, the comedy is just peak. I want to marry GLaDOS. But my top 3 best games of all time, I would say Portal is number 1. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe is a close second. It's hard to explain why the Stanley Parable is so great without spoiling it, so if you haven't, just play it. I can almost guarantee you will love it. And third place, I would put the Untitled Goose Game. This game is so chill and fun. It has an atmosphere no game I've played since has been able to replicate. The piano music gives me chills every time I hear it, and overall, it's just one of the best games I've ever played. And as far as if I can play Geometry Dash, maybe. I'm wanting to stream more, so who knows, I might try it on stream one day. Plus, I know they have a companion cube skin, and you know how I feel about Portal, so it might happen. Better LW asks, what's up? I have a question. What's your favorite breed of penguin? The ceiling, and I love all penguin breeds, but I really love emperor penguins like me, and Adelie penguins. I think it's very cute how Adelie penguins give each other rocks as marriage proposals, so they're pretty cute. JSpectre_C3H asks, I've been meaning to ask you, what's a shorter name we could call you? Do you enjoy anime? DC or Marvel? Hobbies? Favorite game categories? Favorite food? Age? Lot of questions. Okay, first, if you want something to call me that rolls off the tongue a bit better than Here Comes the Boom, you can call me Zotar Melicopoulos. Or if you just want to abbreviate, you can call me Hctboom or just Boom. And if Zotar Melicopoulos is somehow too difficult for you to remember, I feel like it's kind of easy to remember, but you can also call me Rico. That's a Penguins of Madagascar reference for you youngins out there. Do I watch anime? Not really. I watch Sonic X, which I don't think counts, and I have a friend that really likes it, but I've just never really tried it myself. DC or Marvel? I love The Dark Knight. Christian Bale's portrayal of Batman and Heath Ledger's portrayal of Joker are just amazing. I love V for Vendetta. It's one of my favorite movies, but Marvel has Iron Man, Captain America, Loki, Thor, Spider-Man, Deadpool, Star-Lord, Ant-Man, and so many others, and basically every pre-Endgame movie is absolutely wonderful. I do love some of the DC characters, but it's hardly a competition. Hobbies? I like drawing, playing piano, sometimes I write songs, sometimes I write stories and characters for those stories, and I guess this right here is also kind of a hobby. Favorite game categories? I love FPS games that aren't shooters, so basically games that are first person but the gameplay isn't shooting. Games like Portal, which obviously you have a portal gun, but it's not really a shooter in the sense that you use a gun to shoot at enemies. The Stanley Parable, Lethal Company, Superliminal, Cat Lateral Damage, Remastered, don't judge me. Favorite food? You know it's Little Caesars pretzel crust, but I also like Dino Nuggies. They taste better than the regular ones, I swear. And age? I am 3 ageless baby emperor penguins in a humanoid trench coat, so ageless. Disco Dog XD asks, do you like the music artist Will Wood? Have you always wanted to be a YouTuber? Why are you so underrated? Yes, I do like Will Wood. Specifically, I like the songs I, Me, Myself, and the main character. Don't really know what that says about me, but have I always wanted to be a YouTuber? When I was young, I watched YouTube on my iPad, and I would watch people like Infinite Lists and The Game Theorist, but my favorite channel to watch was Dope or Nope.
I don't want to. Put your arm in it, Tanner.
Watching their videos always made me feel like I was reviewing products right there with them, and their videos made me want a YouTube channel of my own. So yes, I have wanted to be a YouTuber for quite a while. I also had other dreams like being an actor or a musician, both things that would still be cool. And the last one, you're just flattering me. Our Big Jill Bigodge 2252 asks, are you excited about the idea of reaching 1 million one day? Yeah, I guess so. Obviously reaching 1 million subs would be great, but I kind of enjoy the small feel of having a little community. I do want to reach 1 million one day, but I'm happy with what I have right now. Turtle Mall asks, Why did you choose a penguin as your character? 3 penguins in a trench coat? I thought we'd been through this. Rage Quasar asks, "Hi, I have quite a personal to ask you, but I feel like the answer would be really enlightening. So here it goes. Penguin? Penguin." Zanjabil asks, "Do you like fashion? Also make Discord pretty please." Do I like fashion? I love fashion. In fact, I'm the most fashionable person I know. Here are some of my outfits. This one's great for when I need to get back to the future. This one's great for when I'm getting my boating license. This one's great for when I'm solving mysteries. This one's great for when I'm being chased by 5 ghost children. This one is great for when somebody has stolen the Pink Panther diamond. This one's great for when I'm waiting products, dope or nope. This one's great for getting detention. This one's great for when I gotta go fast. This one's great for crapping on Darman videos. This one's great for writing new lyrics to songs that already exist. This one's great for when I'm feeling crazy and they lock me in a room. A rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy? This one's great for when I wake up in the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. This one's great for when I'm fighting Hawkeye in Tokyo. This one's great for when I want to see that in instant replay. This one's great for when my wife, she ate the apple. This one's great for when I figure out my dad's a Sith Lord. This one's great for when I need to be excellent to each other and party on dudes. This one's great for when I'm stuck in a digital circus of sorts, and these are great for Christmas time. As far as making Discord, I probably won't because I am super shy. I have Discord and I hardly use it because of how shy I am to get on it. It's kind of hard to have a YouTuber Discord server where the YouTuber's too shy to get on. LGM2P9N asks, "I got a lot of questions. 1, what if you were the CEO of YouTube HQ? 2, how do you prevent content farms? 3, why doesn't Sega revive the Angry Birds game?" And then they added, "Haven't you ever voice acting before?" So first thing I'd do as CEO of YouTube is ban SSS Nipperwolf. And as far as content farms, one thing that might help is taking a look at any YouTube channel that uploads an egregiously large amount of videos per day to make sure they aren't content farms. And another thing that would help is if everything uploaded that's marked for kids is reviewed by an actual human being. I get that's a tall order, but it would definitely help. The only problem is there are some kids channels that don't mark their videos as for kids, so they can get away with worse stuff, and since you can watch those videos without being signed in, don't really know what to do about that. And I have no idea why Sega hasn't revived the Angry Birds games. I would love to see a console version of Angry Birds Go, or really any version of Angry Birds Go. Maybe a Sonic crossover? Sega, if you're watching this, get on that. And no, I've never voice acted before, unless you consider the award-winning short film I gave you, Gats in Ohio.
You are welcome among Sussy Soy Jacks. I gave you Gats in Ohio.
I would love to voice act in something though, so if you're working on a project and you need a mediocre voice actor at best, give me a call. Glitch Productions, please hit me up. Largob1594 asks, "Buggy for Pirate King or nah?" I'll be honest, I had to look this up to figure out this was from One Piece. Like I say, I'm not really an anime guy, but I would say that my opinion on the matter is probably the same as yours, Largob1594. Fluffio726 asks, "Q&A question, do you play an instrument? If yes, what is it? If not, what is your favorite instrument to listen to?" Well, that depends. Is mayonnaise an instrument? If not, I also play a little ukulele. But I mostly play piano. And I don't really know if I have a favorite instrument to listen to, but I do really like listening to piano music. I love all of Amy Cardi's music. She writes very pretty songs. But I love to listen to all sorts of music, and I'm a big fan of synth. Okay, so this one turned into a comment chain, but it started out with Civil Protection _3650 asking, "My question for the Q&A, what is a France?" Couldn't find this information anywhere. A France is a country in Europe most famously known for its inclusion in that Cooking Rat movie. Then Aspen Sky White asks, "What is an Aperture Science?" Couldn't find any info on Black Mesa computers. Aperture Science is a great company. They gave me $50 and all I had to do was let them inject me with mantis DNA, and I haven't even noticed any side effects. Then again, I have been praying a lot more recently. And then Roundy the Dummy asks, "What is a Wi-Fi?" A Wi-Fi is Hatsune Miku's favorite hiding spot. KiwiCube asks, "Can you solve a Rubik's Cube? What is your favorite pizza topping? Wrong or false? On a scale of 1 to 10, which is your favorite color of the alphabet? Yes or no?" Yes, I can solve a Rubik's Cube. Here's a clip. Okay, so I got this Rubik's Cube. As you can tell, this is not a official Rubik's Cube, but this is what most of the professionals use. Don't look that up. And yeah, I'm just gonna solve it real quick. So we're gonna do that here. Okay, so in 3, 2, 1. And there we go, I solved it, and it only took me 24 minutes and 59 seconds. And my favorite pizza topping... No actual toppings, I usually just go with pepperonis, but I like me some black olives, I like a supreme, I don't really mind pineapple, definitely overhated. And finally, wrong or false on a scale of 1 to 10, which is my favorite color of the alphabet, yes or no? I'd have to say false, 37 out of 10, my favorite color of the alphabet is Scarple, yes. Pencil Fry asks, do you think AI can be useful to the art community? I don't believe that generative AI should be used in the art community. I don't have a problem with the AI that runs our computers and editing softwares because that's not the same thing as generative AI. And honestly, I don't really have a problem with people using AI to have fun making silly memes and stuff. In fact, I listen to some SpongeBob songs where the voices are AI, like The Bottom Two by Glorb, I Wish I Would've Known, and Just a Pineapple by Boy What, and they're really fun. My problem with AI isn't the using it, it's the AI bros trying to replicate real artists and comparing AI stuff to real art and calling themselves artists because they typed a few prompts. So no, I don't think AI can be useful to the art community, but I don't have a problem with AI being used for fun. Artillery Battalion asks, do you win the you win where the :3 the yes? Yes. It's Jaden8002 asks, favorite movie and TV show? Do you have a preferred media genre that you like more than others? Well, first I just want to say, Jaden, you're a real one. You've been watching since I had 230 subscribers, so thank you for all the support. And as far as your question, favorite movie, you know it's Sonic 3. I said it would be before it came out, and I was right. There are a lot of other great movies I love, like The First Avenger, previously mentioned V for Vendetta, Back to the Future, Free Guy, but the favorite has to be Sonic 3. The theater experience was unmatched, and I really enjoyed it. Favorite show? Probably The Digital Circus. I know nowadays it's cringy to like anything popular, but it's really funny and I like a lot of the characters. And my favorite media genre is probably video games. When I find a great video game I've never played before, I am a happy camper. Little Boyd M64 asks, question 1, what's your favorite video game? Already answered. Question 2, what do you think of Sonic Adventure 2? Before I played Portal, SA2 was my favorite video game, and it's still my favorite Sonic game. So Sonic Adventure 2 is a 10 out of 10. And finally, question 3, what would you do if you see a penguin cannibalize another penguin? I don't know, what would you do if you saw a human cannibalize another human? Lemmings asks, Q&A question, what's your favorite video you've made and why? Also, since you made a video on how AI art sucks, does that mean you draw? If so, can you show some of your drawings? Great question. I've made 80 videos, not counting this one, on this channel and other videos across other social media, but if I were to pick a favorite, I might have to say I made better restroom vandalism. It's definitely not my most viewed video essay, but I've wanted to make it for some time and I'm really happy with how it came out. Plus it has some of my favorite jokes I've ever made in it. And my second favorite video I've made, partially because of nostalgia, is So I Watched Darman, I Instantly Regret It. This was my first video to really take off, and it's my first video that I really put a lot of effort into. Plus, the video contains what is without a doubt the funniest joke I've ever made. Not just in my videos, but in my entire life. Roll the clip.
My dream is to open a real Italian restaurant like my dad.
Your dad was an Italian restaurant? And I do draw. Here are some of my drawings. These are some of my favorite birds. We have a crow, an emerald starling, and a vampire groundfinch. This is a picture of John Stamos dressed as Elvis while flipping you off with his right hand, but also flipping you off with his left foot while giving you a love sign with his left hand, don't ask. This is a picture of Shaggy as Spring Bonnie. This is a picture of Gangle as V from V for Vendetta. And these two are part of my It's Not Your Fault series that I like to doodle. And finally, Stanbach U7Z asks, who would win in a fight, 100 average men or one gorilla? Let me think. It's the 100 men. It's the 100 men and it's not even close. I mean, really, I would be impressed if you could think of any creature taller than 4 foot that 100 of them couldn't beat a gorilla. Gorillas are strong, but 1 against 100 is far from a fair fight. If you put 100 of a small animal against me, they're probably winning. Dumb discussion, easily 100 men. And Stan also asked, and which is better, laughing emoji or rolling laughing emoji? Both looks and how well it does its job wise, / when you would use them. I honestly don't think either of them is better. I kind of just use whichever one I feel like without rhyme or reason, so it really just depends on the video I'm reacting to. Well, that's going to wrap it up for the Q&A. Thanks to everyone that asked a question, and thank you for watching. I'm sorry it's taken so long to make this video. Life's been busy, got in a car wreck this month, got sick, and I've just been lazy. I am gonna post more, I am gonna stream Minecraft and beat it, but it's probably gonna be a while because I want to focus more on making videos right now. Anyway, thank you for your patience, and if you enjoyed this video, I mean, they make a button to express that, and if you want to see more, they got a button for that too, but for now, that's all I got. Hasta la bye-bye. Bye. My who, my ha, my ha, vrei sempre ci dar numa ye, que botar o esse droga está em te, minha mente